This is the smallest country ever to reach a World Cup. 156,000 people, a single dot in the Caribbean Sea. And on the 14th of June, that dot scored on Germany.
Yeah, past tense, scored, singular. Hold that feeling. It does not last.
This is the story of how an island the size of a town built a World Cup team, and the 90 minutes that followed. First, the absurdity. Germany, 84 million people, 4 World Cup stars on the shirt, a football machine bolted together over a century. Curaçao, 156,000. You could fit the entire nation inside one mid-sized football crowd and still have empty seats.
For scale, that's fewer people than show up to complain about the offside rule online every weekend.
By every law of probability, this team should not exist. So how do you build 11 World Cup footballers out of a dot? The answer isn't on the island. It's 4,000 miles away and 300 years back. In the 17th century, the Dutch seized this dry little island as a trading post. No gold, no farmland, just a perfect deep water harbor. And so Curaçao became, and remains, part of the Kingdom of the Netherlands. Same kingdom, same passport. That passport is the whole trick. Generations of Curaçaoan families settled in Holland, and their children grew up inside the best football schooling on earth. PSV, Sparta, Rotterdam, Waalwijk, Eredivisie academies, quietly raising boys with Curaçaoan grandparents.
So, the secret weapon of the Caribbean is Dutch youth coaching and a really good filing system.
FIFA's rules say one grandparent is enough. A Dutch-raised pro with an island grandmother can choose the dot, and dozens did. To lead them, the island called a 78-year-old man out of The Hague, Dick Advocaat, the oldest head coach in World Cup history, the first man ever to lead 3 different nations to the tournament, one last campaign for the smallest of them all.
Genuinely moving. I'm a goalkeeper, I don't have feelings, and even I felt something.
Houston, Group E, the dot lines up against the machine, and for 6 minutes, it goes exactly how you'd expect. 6th minute, Meta, 1-0 Germany. The script writes itself.
Right, on schedule. I've made peace with my purpose here. I am a speed bump.
And then, the 21st minute, Livano Comenencia, a boy raised in the Dutch leagues, wearing the island of his blood. He strikes it, and 156,000 people stop breathing at once. One.
We scored on Germany. I'd like to apologize for everything I said. This is the greatest day of my life.
Their first goal in World Cup history. A nation that fits in stadium, level with the 4-time champions. For 9 minutes, the dot was moved. And then Germany remembered it was Germany. 38th minute, Schlotterbeck heads it. Stoppage time, Havertz from the spot. Halftime, 3-1.
Okay, we had our moment. We can stop now. Lads, we can stop.
They could not stop. Musiala, Brown, Undav, Havertz again. The machine simply kept scoring.
7. I have touched the ball more times retrieving it from my own net than in open play.
7-1. On paper, a thrashing. A reminder of the gap between a machine and a miracle.
Yeah, the scoreboard's not flattering, but check the history book instead of the scoreboard.
Because here is what survives the scoreline. The smallest nation in the history of the World Cup walked onto the biggest stage on earth and scored. A trading post became a kingdom became a passport became a team, and a team became history, connections.
And next time someone says your country's too small to matter, point at the dot. We scored on Germany. Stay deadpan, friends.
Stan's Chalk Talk, the rough draft of the beautiful game.
Take 41. The ball went in my net again. The ball is sentient, and it hates me specifically.